Yo, welcome back to another video. We are in the Hatch Cup, and let's see if we can round off the week with a decent team. Here, we're going to be featuring the Lanturn paired with the Trevenant and the Annihilape in the back. The Lanturn is running the water gun, so we're just going to stay in for now. This is a pretty neutral matchup. All depends on the shield situation. We're going to let this one go. That's fine, and then we're going to throw our own move. We're going to throw a little surf here. Surf goes through as well, so both of us are just sticking it out. And then they switch out into the Tentacruel, so a nice catch by my opponent right here. This is a Shadow Tentacruel, so you can see that it is taking a lot of significant fast move damage right now. They decide to go for the Acid Spray right there. We try to go up to 2 Seed Bombs, and we're going to throw the first Seed Bomb. First Seed Bomb does go through, so that's great for us. And then our opponent has the Charge-a-Bug in the back. So they had an ABB team, anti-fighters in the back. We do get a shield from our opponent, which is better than nothing. And now we got to see if 2 shield Annihilape can win this game. We know that they have a little bit of an energy advantage, so we're going to shield the first one. And we do shield the correct discharge, so that's already a good start. We're going to go for this Ice Punch bait. They decide to shield, so now they are shieldless, and we think that we can get to another Shadow Ball here before they can reach their move. They actually decide to switch out, and then they use one of their moves, but we resist all the moves that Snorlax throws, so we're going to be able to farm down right here, and they're going to give us energy to throw this Shadow Ball right back at this Charge-a-Bug. So GG's to our opponent. Annihilape, basically annihilating that entire backline right there with 2 shields. So that was awesome. Next game, let's see what we find. We got the Lanturn versus, what do we find? Jellicent. Alright, so let's see if they prematurely switch out. They do switch out into the Wigglytuff. I guess anticipating we have the Spark version. So we're actually going to stay in this situation because we want this Lanturn to do as much damage to this Wigglytuff as possible. We don't really have a good counter to this Wigglytuff, so we're just going to stick it out. With this Lanturn, we're going to throw another Surf right here. This Surf gets it into the red, which is better than we have asked for. And luckily, we are able to get to another Surf here. We do get the shield from the Wigglytuff, so that Lanturn did a tremendous amount of work. And now we have to decide which one we're going to go in with. We're going to go in with the Annihilape right here because we know they're going to throw a move, and if it's the Icy Wind, we don't want to on the Trevenant. So, actually it ends up being from bad to worse. So Trevenant in the back paired up against their Manabuzz is the worst case scenario for this Trevenant, especially with the Air Slash version. We're going to try to do as much damage as possible. So 2 Shadow Balls goes through, gets into the low yellow. That's pretty decent. But now, do we have enough help to survive 1 Aero Ace? Because they're going to be able to get to an Aero Ace here pretty quickly. This Aero Ace doesn't quite take it out, but since they are running the Air Slash, it is going to be able to farm us down. So GG's to our opponent right there. I don't know what we could have done differently right there, honestly, because the Wiggly save swap was a little bit of difficult thing to do. Alright, Decidueye here versus this Lanturn. Not the best matchup. They are running the... okay, I'm not sure. I guess they were running some kind of Ghost move. We are going to get a Shadow Ball off. The Shadow Ball takes it into the yellow. They decide to throw the Ice Beam right there. So, nice little bait. We're going to be able to get to a potential Shadow Ball, but we're going to throw the Ice Punch here. We do get the shield, which is fantastic. And now we're just going to double shield, and we're going to try to win this matchup right here. First off, we're going to have to throw this Shadow Ball. We're either going to get a shield or the KO. We do get the second shield. We try to switch out right there. Unfortunately, they have thrown their move already, so nice job by my opponent getting that Azumarill. Pretty useful. We are able to farm down, and now our only hope is to throw this Thunderbolt and then we try to farm it down with this Trevenant, I guess. Okay, actually, we're just going to tank a move and then hope the Trevenant can farm down. There's the Frenzy Plant right there. Okay, actually, it was a grass fast move. It was like a magical leaf. I'm not exactly sure which fast move it is, but Trevenant was resisting it, and then our opponent does switch into the Slow King. We absolutely one hit KO that Slow King, super weak to that Shadow Ball right there. So GG's to our opponent right there, able to win that backline with the Trevenant, and coming off a terrible lead too. That Deciduous Bite had a great matchup against our Lanturn, but luckily our Annihilape was able to do enough pressure. All right, another tough situation. We got the Shadow Dragonair here. Shadow Dragonair is chunking away at us. However, we are able to tank one of their moves here because we are gonna be able to tank this Body Slam, and we're trying to get to another move. Unfortunately, don't, but that's okay. This is a soft loss. We're gonna tank this next Aqua Tail right here and look for the farm down. We do get the farm down. A little bit of energy on the Annihilape is never bad. And then we're going to switch out into the Trevenant because the Trevenant can do more damage towards this Annihilape. They decide to stick into their matchup here. So they're telling us that they do not want to see this Trevenant. We're going to throw this Seed Bomb here to take out that Annihilape, but unfortunately ends up being the Skarmory. So nice job by my opponent disguising their backline. Now we just gotta hope 2-Shield Annihilape can win this game. We're gonna show this first one no matter what. Ends up being the Sky Attack. That's fine. And then we're gonna farm up and farm up. We're gonna throw this Ice Punch bait. We need a bait. Ice Punch goes shielded. Okay, we have a chance. Do we get to the Shadow Ball? Yes, we do. Barely. Barely get to the Shadow Ball. One fast move away from getting KO'd and one fast move from being able to get to that Shadow Ball to take out that Skarmory. So GG's to our opponent right there. Able to come back from that bad lead as well against that Shadow Dragonair. So what do they have? Shadow Dragonair pair with that Skarmory. Seems pretty strong, huh? All right, good lead here. They switch into their Dewgong. We have the Annihilape for this Dewgong. We know we can tank any of the moves here, but we're actually going to shield here to give us this Annihilape a lot of health because we know that Skarmory is looking for a farm down. So we invested the shield there just to potentially farm down and stay healthy. Now we're going to basically pressure our opponent with these Shadow Balls. One Shadow Ball goes through, trying to get to another Shadow Ball. Let's see if we're going to be able to make it. They decide to cut off that energy, and that's exactly what we want because now we can come in with our Skarmory. They're probably going to switch out, and indeed they do. And this is a really good situation for us because obviously Whiscash is really, really weak to grass types. Even if we get debuffed here, we don't care. We know that we just have to throw enough of these Seed Bombs to take out this Whiscash. So they're going to invest all their shields into here. We know that we can shield here and possibly get to another Seed Bomb. This is going to get shielded. And then our opponent here does throw the next move here. Ends up being the Mud Bomb. They're trying to use up some time. And we know that they're trying to switch out. So we switch out into the Lanturn. When they go right back into their Skarmory, we can tank all these moves. Brave Bird or whatever comes through, we can tank it. And now we're just going to look for the farm down. We have energy for our Surf. We're going to throw this Surf. And now this applies a ton of pressure to our opponent. They have to throw a move. There's no way they can farm us down. And they know that that is GG. So well played right there with the Lanturn in the back. Check out this team if you haven't already, and let us know if you enjoyed the video.